Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are back for some more Tower of God, this being episode 3. Previous episode, I would say I liked more than the opening episode, the premiere episode. Honestly, we had a bit of everything. It was like more action oriented at the start, and then we moved into a decent amount of exposition, and it wasn't like too much to take in, right? I feel like it was just like the perfect amount of exposition in, from what we learned in the previous episode. It's very helpful to me, obviously, as an anime only, and there's obviously probably still a whole lot more we don't know about in regards to just the series in general. But from what they gave us in the previous episode, what we had in the previous episode, like with the rankers and Shinsu and the different levels of the tower and kind of the things that they talked about, felt like it was a good amount of exposition. Like it wasn't too much to take in. So I like what we had in the previous episode for sure. We had the new trio kind of formed for now with Rack, Kun, and Bam. And the biggest one, Kun probably stands out the most to me, and it's because just how it appears to me, it seems like he knows a lot more than maybe he should, or he just knows a lot more compared to everyone else. And then, I mean, what we had at the end of the previous episode, some of the other people here in the tower already know of him and are warning other characters of Kun. So it's an interesting thing with him, and I'm definitely excited to learn more about Kun, himself and see what's going on with him. But we still have a lot more to obviously get into with the series. So I'm excited to get into this third episode where I think we're moving into the third test. So, yeah, funny. Third episode, third test. I mean, second episode, second test. I don't think it's intentional, but it's just kind of funny. So, yeah, we'll hop into this next episode, see what we got, everyone. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're going to get started here, in 3, 2, 1, play. I guess I could have talked about all that, like, over the OP, but it's all good. It's all good, because then we can just jam out. And another thing that I wanted to mention, I guess, is like with the characters, you can already kind of tell how they're putting like individual spotlights sort of on characters that we're gonna have to look out for in this season. Obviously, besides Kun, Bam, and Rack, I mean, there's other characters that stand out. Obviously, what was his name? Shibisu, I think was his name. He definitely stands out to me. The lizard girl, whatever she is, again. I think her name was. We got her name in the previous episode. I think it's like Anak, something like that. Her. And there were some other characters that even stood out to me. Well, I mean, that dude she was going up against, I think his name was Hatsu. See, I have to get the names down and all that still, which, like I said, we're still very early on, but. Definitely an interesting trio we have though, because like I was saying in the description, like they're all different in their own ways. It's their personalities, the way they carry themselves. It's kind of an interesting mix we have. So we are gonna start. Yeah, so I was talking about. I want to know more with Kun. What's going on with him? He like cast out of his own family. They're trash, but I feel bad for him. But it's like what? It doesn't even make sense. Block out everyone and everything. Huh. That is crazy. Didn't Max is loving this, ain't he? What Rachel wanted, right? With her whole thing, right? Rax loving this. Probably not just a legend, but who knows? Invitation. So it's not actually the real deal, but and the thing they established in the previous episode, I know I was joking about, and probably other people were joking about, like the girlfriend thing, but it's more of like he feels like he belongs to her sort of thing, because I mean she taught him everything he knows. And he's probably thinking that he's maybe being used because of how he was. Like that's why he's maybe Bam is in the same position. I don't know. Maybe he's in a sort of similar situation that Kun was in. Maybe not the same exact thing, but oh yeah, this is who we saw at the end of the previous episode who knew of Kun, like his full name. More chocolate? You know how much you had in the previous episode? There's like two groups screaming in a row. What the hell? I that must be it, because I don't know why you'd be chosen for anything else. I mean, look at you. Time. So if you let it go to a certain time or a certain length, or can't get it within a certain time, that's when some shit happens. Yeah, I guess it makes sense why Kun is so like he doesn't want to trust everyone. He wants to like find out for himself. Apparently, from that little bit we've had of his past, like it makes sense why he is, a certain way that he is. Oh yeah, I definitely crossed the line saying all that. Of course, Roxy. It is. You forgot all about them chocolate bars, huh? I need to know more, man. I need more with Kun. Whack job. Forget what he or she said. We're gonna figure this out on our own, or do this on our own. A lot of amazing people in this series, huh? I mean, what was the ranker's name? I think his name was like Leiro So or Sue. He's amazing. Apparently, this person's amazing. Quit being mean. You know, hey, we don't got time to sit here and argue or talk. I just want to fight. 12 doors, 10 minutes. Oh, dude, I love rock. I know I talked about this in the previous episode, but this man's already made like such a great impression of me. This test can't be passed by just using your brain. So you are gonna use what the you are gonna use what the fluorescent bag said. See, is he gonna actually listen to what he said? You know, he or she said, or it's like. So it sounds like once they got their use of him, he was just they casted him out. Same as Bam. That's what I was talking about earlier. Like it sounds like a similar situation or similar, like a parallel. Well, shit. There's that 5 minutes too. And the time like stopped. It looked like the clock stopped moving. Or was I tripping? Open the door within 5 minutes. Wow. Good thing Rack flipped out though. Whatever. We made it through. Right, what is the meaning? Or like what is you need companions who that's what the others are for, right? That's yeah. Bam. Mhm. I like how they put that though. Can't do everything yourself. You can't take everything on yourself. Quite the heavy bag. I mean, maybe literally and oh, figuratively as well. So he's actually pretty smart, huh? At least that's what they're making it seem like. Shibisu's kind of smart compared to how he looks or how he acts. You would think he's not really that smart, but he kind of is. I respect it. He's not downplaying it, saying or he's not acting like there's nothing there. He's saying that there's something there. He just doesn't want to talk about it. Doesn't want anybody else to feel that way. Oh my god, I was wondering what that was. They look like something's there, some shit's there. There's something. What the hell? That was kind of random, was it not? So that was like what, another test? Like separate separate from what we have going on here? I think that's what that was. He has his own posters and everything. That's funny. Hots. That's what his name was. I said Hatsu, I think. The leader. I love our trio, man. I love our trio. Hey, this dude's something special. Don't get it twisted or don't. We saw how he what happened when he walked right through the Shinsu. And they're like, damn, this dude's something. This dude's a monster. Who knows what the hell is all going on there? Even this dude got up. Even he got up. You know that means it's something crazy, something very important. So they'll be considered what he said. Pass. They'll pass all the tests technically, or crown game. To kind of like capture the flag. Okay. It seems like kind of like an unfair situation, though, does it not? Well, I guess depending on who's fighting, it could maybe be fair, but it's kind of like King of the Hill, capture the flag, sort of a game or test. Another testing area. It might be those three that was brought up before that took out everyone in that death match. So that was like in a separate testing thing. Yep, here they are. Yep, they're here. They're here. So that's gonna be interesting. She's like, we're going to do this now. Hey, okay. I like these two, Anak and Hots. I like a lot of characters already. I'm feeling a lot of characters already, honestly. Get me in there now. Says it again. Let's see how it goes once again. Okay. Okay. Go ahead. I respect that. Oh my. You fucked up, buddy. Damn. Oh, he didn't even get to react. Holy shit. Jeez. It's like his. It's like his. Does she have one of those too? So she's like Yuri? She's one of those princesses as well? And nothing. Oh my god. She is the real deal. It seems like she's like Yuri. Like she has one of those weapons as well. That Bam has now, obviously, for the time being. Okay, now she's just showing off. Now she's just showing off. Was that Rachel? That looked like Rachel. I couldn't get a good look at them before, but that definitely looked like Rachel. What the hell? The hell is she doing here? And she deserves it. she, hey, she is raw. She is raw. Oh, I want to see us go against them. Ooh. And that was the same girl that like Bam recognized like very briefly. Yeah, it is her. What the hell is she doing here? Yeah. Cuz I was thinking that, like if she was taking the test or if she entered here way before Bam did or just before Bam did in general, I think she would be at a different point and not here with him, right? So I mean, they were in a separate testing area, but still that's weird. That's definitely weird. Like, and Bam like noticed. I couldn't really tell or like see who like was behind their, their whole outfits and whatnot, like or who it was. But yeah, that was definitely Rachel, one of them at least. We didn't get a good look at their faces until her, till Rachel. But that's definitely weird. So yeah, but Anak, she's great. She's great to say the least, and she just started showing off there at the end. But she's like, I'm wearing this because no one's taking it. I'm really fucking with her. I'm really fucking with her, and I want to see our trio go against them. That's what I'm really looking forward to. And then Rachel and whatever that trio that she's in right now, it seems like they're totally OP, or they're just totally like. I mean, if they took out all those people and just whatever, I forget how long it took them, but it didn't really take them that long at all. In that death match they were in, they took everyone else out. So, like, I don't know. I don't know what could be happening here. Like, I don't know. Maybe we've had that question actually brought up a few times. Like, why is this person here, or why is this person there? So maybe somehow they're, I don't know. Maybe they're coming from these other floors. Like, maybe it seems like they're not. Some certain people are not supposed to be here. So, is it because Bam is here, and that was something they brought up as well, or I think Kun brought it up in the previous episode. Everyone was going to be after Bam. Maybe it's not just Bam, maybe it's some other certain characters as well that are being like targeted. I would say maybe Anak, because she is also like a princess. Well, at least that's what it seems like. That's what I'm banking on, that she's a princess, right? I think it's pretty apparent. Maybe maybe I could be wrong, but it seems like she definitely has something like what Yuri had. Now Bam kind of has it for the time being, but who knows? I mean, it's kind of a mystery. We're all just, or at least me, I'm like, why is Rachel here? Like, what the hell, right? Did not expect to see her, I guess, this early on. I thought it was gonna be something that maybe would take a bit, but maybe we'll find out what's going on here shortly. So yeah, this test seems like it's gonna be pretty lit. I mean, they started off like that, and then if we see our trio go against that trio, and then Rachel and them get involved, who knows what could play out or what could happen here, what we may learn, right? or maybe new mysteries and new questions get brought up. I mean, that's kind of been the series so far. We're learning things, but it also, like, there's still things shrouded in mystery. I mean, we went into a little bit into Kun's backstory, what's going on with that in the previous episode. It makes sense, definitely, kind of why he is the way he is. And also, I like how the test sort of like connected that to how Kun is from his backstory. Definitely. And the message, or the theme, I guess, of relying on others or getting help from others and not putting everything on your own shoulders and not trying to do everything yourself. I kind of like that. It's something we see a lot in series, but I like how they did that with this episode. There's a lot more, but I would say this is probably. I'll probably say I enjoyed this as much as the second episode. Honestly, I feel like there's a good mix of everything. Once again, like with exposition and then some action towards the end of the episode. But I'm really liking the trio. Kun, Bam, and Rack, and starting to warm up and starting to get comfortable and starting to like a lot of the other characters as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the next episode of Tower of God. Let me know what you all thought of this one. If you did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.